Okay, hopefully we're recording now. Hello, it's Chatzu, and I'm going to play a different game today. I don't feel like playing, what was I playing? Gears of War right now. Okay, menu button, alright. I tried playing a little bit of this on, PC, but my PC can't handle it. What is this? Square Enix membership? Is that free service? Won't even worry about that right now. We'll turn the volume down. Okay, there we go. What's with this? I'm guessing that means on? Just kinda... I'm gonna assume green is on. Okay. Display... I'm guessing all that means on, so okay, green must be on. That should be it. New game. Give me a story. That's why I play Deus Ex. So from what I hear, this one's kind of disappointing, but... There's, okay, you enjoy playing games as they were designed to be played, even if there's a learning curve to master a more fluid method of controlling. Human relation. Romance is a good thing. Ultimate Ripper. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I like this. You can enjoy this video. 12-minute video recap. No, I pretty much got the gist. And I can watch it later, apparently. Get a little ways into this before I
once thought I could save the world.
Turn the volume down here too.
Now look at it.
On my TV, so you can't see that.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed. When an augmented passenger broke into the plane...
One of these days I'll upgrade my computer so I can play this on it. Today is not that day. Is that out of sync?
Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering...
Yes, this is out of sync. What the hell?
That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history.
That's weird.
Sometimes you just have to let go and embrace what you've become.
Not gonna go all wonky on us now, Hansa, are you?
Well, if I do, McCready, I guarantee you'll never
Okay, what's going on here?
Agent Jensen, am I gonna have a problem with you?
see it. No, sir. No reason to assume you would.
Good, because you are the only augmented operative
The
on this
syncing is
team,
bothering
and I
me.
intend to make good use of you. Listen up, all of you. We got a sandstorm barreling down our arse and we can't afford to make mistakes. We're going after this man, an arms dealer named Shepard. He's ex-Bell Tower, one of the Special Forces commanders who disappeared during the incident.
And he's come out of hiding. That cannot be good.
It's not. He's selling weapons and military-grade augments to terrorists.
Okay, seriously,
This
is there a way to...
is Aran Singh, the undercover agent who lured Shepard out of his hole. Best you
Pause.
see Interpol's got. For 3 years he's worked hard to get him tight with the Jinn, an Iraqi smuggling cartel that's infected the Eastern Hemisphere like a plague. Last week, our arms dealer sent a message to the Jinn, offering to sell them a shitload of black market merchandise dirt cheap. They handle the buy.
They're not gonna like it when Interpol disrupts their party. Singh's cover really that good?
It is right now. We need to keep it that way.
If you can hear me breathing
This is
this,
where
I
the deal's
apologize.
going
This
down.
is...
A half-finished high-rise hotel.
This is the mic that
Been
came with
abandoned
the
ever
Xbox
since the
One, so
incident.
it's not exactly the
It's not
greatest.
a pretty picture
I think I
inside.
mentioned that in
Let
the
me guess.
last video
Most
I
of the
did.
laborers were augmented with heavy-duty industrial rigs. So when the incident hit, and they all went schizo, things got gruesome real fast.
And no one, except for some homeless junkies, have been inside the place ever since.
So what's the plan, Director?
Singh's meeting Shepard on the ground floor, inside the hotel's main atrium.
It's going a little
He
more
sent
in
the bulk
sync.
of his Jinn crew to the penthouse levels to secure a vantage point. I want McCready's team to take up positions overlooking the atrium and make the arrest. Jensen, you're going in solo from the roof.
My objectives?
Keep the Jinn from joining the party. As far as we can tell, only one route connects the atrium to the penthouse level, a halfway decent elevator shaft. Here. I want you to block access to it.
Fine. Just cut me loose.
Do you plan on relying solely on your augments for this one? I'd recommend taking a little hardware, just to be sure.
Yeah, this is where I get to... Let's go with non-lethal.
We've got a UC in there. Might be easier to maintain his cover if he's not the only one still breathing when this is done.
Smart thinking.
Yeah, but if anything does happen to him, you'll be telling his wife. After you get out of the hospital, of course.
What about range?
And the
There's
sinking's
lots
much
of
better
wide
now.
Spaces and high ceilings in there, but a number of tight
I love
and
it.
constrained rooms too.
So it's a crapshoot, really.
What happened to your face? Anyway. Ooh, let's go with the stun gun.
Give me something I can use up close.
You got it. One last thing, Jensen. Singh said that Jinn
Just 'cause I'm
uses
pretty sure
some
that works
sort of
quicker than
portable
a-
Wi-Fi device to boost communications. He's got a better chance of maintaining cover if you disable it.
Keep an eye out for it. But aren't we on the clock here? You said there's a sandstorm moving in.
There is, and we got the intel on this mission at the very last minute. So we're scrambling a little. If it comes to it, your #1 priority is keeping the Jinn out of that atrium.
Copy that.
Time to put away your happy thoughts, gentlemen. We're approaching the target building.
You're up first, Jensen. Let's do this.
Task Force action.
Goodbye.
This is Knife Leader. Engage Hush drives and descend to Angels 1-5.
Kinda makes me want to play Spec Ops The Line again. Too bad I can't record it. Yet. One of these days I will get my computer back to full functioning power. Hopefully better so I can play games like this. In all their PC glory.
Team leader, this is Jensen. I'm on the roof.
Solid copy.
Move into the building. The access route you need to block is at the far end of the penthouses. And keep in mind, the direct route might not be the easiest one.
Roger that.
McCready will advise once his team is on the ground. Miller out.
Whoops. Probably supposed to do that anyway. Okay. Worker got killed and stuffed in here. There we go. Huh. When in doubt, punch stuff. So what I want to go ahead and do while I'm playing this, see how well I can concentrate. There, but whatever.
Jensen, moving through. Oh, fuck!
What's wrong?
The Jinn have got a few Jennies up and running. We're gonna have to hack keypads.
Should enjoy it, McCready. They have colors and shapes. Just remember, red means bad.
Fuck you.
Woo, that was a nice jump. But anyway, no, I wanted to comment on the Mignogna situation. Before I go into the actual allegations and all that other crap. Oh, well. I wanted to give basically my own personal account of the couple of times that I've seen / met him at conventions. Oh, okay. First time was back in, I want to say 2006, or whatever the second Onicon was. At least I'm told that that was the second one. And basically, search this guy. Okay. He was at a panel there where he was discussing playing Broly. So I want to say, I think this might have been around the time that one of the... What is this thing doing? Oh, okay. I think it was around the time that one of the movies had come out. Not sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. Breaking a wall or something? Oh, smart vision. Oh, right there in front of me. Hello. Sign. What's that? Okay, there we go. So anyway, you was talking about playing Broly and how how it hurt his voice to do. So naturally, I was able to get that joke in Dragon Ball Z Abridged, where they're making fun of the fact that it hurt his voice. This is really hard to play and talk about this at the same time, but I'm gonna try to keep going anyway. So that was really my first encounter with Vic. Not much really to tell. And then the second time, I want to say it was called Shiokazi-Con. Could be wrong about that, but woohoo. Only because I remembered that part from the PC before it locked up on me. Oh, wait, I gotta pause the story. Okay, let's try this.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Okay, good, that was easy. Alright, anyway. Open sesame.
Squatters. I think this is the last.
احنا ما بدنا احد تاني يحط هذه العملية في خطر قبل ما يصل تاجر الأسلحة.
I'll do another swoop in the area just to make sure.
علمني إذا أي شيء تغير.
Just gonna sneak up on this guy. Bam! Okay, so it's B to do that. It's very good to know.
يا بدأت تعصب. ها؟ ايش بتعمل هذا؟
Right. This guy too. Hopefully.
العاصفة راح تكون هان عن قريب.
Alright, that was easy. But anyway, okay. Second time, actually wound up, meeting Vic was at, this, I think it was Shiokazi-Con, and at the time I actually wound up getting a picture with him, although the picture, I have no idea where it is anymore. Which is to say, it's probably gone due to moving, a flood, could have been a number of things. Anything to find in here? But yeah, I met him, got a picture with him, he gave me a big ol' hug, which I was perfectly okay with. He just seems like the thuggy kind of person. You can already tell what my opinion of the allegations are. But in any case, that's how that went. And that was not the last time that I saw him there, because a friend of mine was basically like, she was really big fan of Full Metal Alchemist, and thought I could look through that. Oh, anyway, she basically had me like following this guy around. We were practically stalking Vic throughout this convention, essentially. Just me as the unwitting participant in that. I'm thinking, dude, the guy probably doesn't want to be bothered. Let's just go. And but in any case, he kind of caught on to that, and I can't remember if I think I had it with me at the time. My copy of Broly. Alright, let me try this. Oh, that was easy.
Access granted.
Right. What do I win?
Jensen, Mac, listen up. Doppler shows that sandstorm's moving in fast. It's big, and it's gonna hit us hard.
God, I hate the fucking desert. Confirm visual?
I can. Time is not on our side.
Copy that.
Solid copy.
But in any case, so many distractions. Oh, let's check rifle ammo. Pistol. How much space I still have. Stun gun ammo, that's more like it. Yeah, but in any case, like I said, Vic wound up spotting us, and signed a copy of Broly that I had, although when he noticed that it was Broly, he kind of gave me this look. I don't know whether it was intentional or not, because he very quickly kind of forced a smile and signed it anyway. Which, that's respect for me as far as I'm concerned. Okay, I already have the Icarus landing, I think. We're about to find out. Whee! Oh. No tutorials. I will learn at my own pace. Okay, I'm sorry if the story is like excruciatingly slow because of me playing this, but well. I try to use energy when I do that, don't I? Oh, whoops. Injector. Biocell. I'm gonna go ahead and use one. That's more like it. Hopefully I can find more of those. But anyway, slowest story ever. Oh my god. You know, he signed that, and later on, I don't know if she was still with me at the time, but I at least went to a panel. I don't know who all was at this panel. I don't remember people's names very well, but you know, I'm just gonna pause while I tell the rest of the story just so I can concentrate. Anyway, I went to this panel, and there were some voice actors there, and a little ways into it, at least from where I walked in, they basically said, hey, if you're a fan of Vic Mignogna, you should probably leave right now, because we're about to start talking shit about him. And basically they, you know, behind his back started calling him a dick, and you know, saying he had a bit of an ego, a bit of a, you know, prima donna thing going on, which, you know, could be fair enough. I mean, that eye roll, that look that he gave me was enough to show me, oh, okay, maybe he's not super nice all the time, but, you know, he tries to be nice in front of the fans at least. And that's something that I, at the very least, appreciate. There was one girl who stood up and basically tried to defend Vic, saying, you know, I've, you know, met him before and he's always been super nice to me. To which one of the guys at the panel basically said, yeah, that's because you have a vagina. Which seemed really funny at the time. Everybody laughed. I was one of the people that laughed too. But honestly, if anyone doesn't know what's going on, basically Vic is being accused of, they're saying sexual harassment or sexual assault, which, wow, if you're gonna call hugging people and, you know, giving them pecks on the cheek, that's a very loose definition right there. Whether there's some a little bit more, I guess, extreme allegations, but so far, not really anything in the way of evidence. But almost immediately after, you know, the unwanted hugging, basically, story came out. First thing that happened was he got fired from Rooster Teeth. There's people who do Red vs. Blue. They also do Ruby, and he voiced a character on Ruby. So he's immediately fired from there. They cut all ties with him, and then I think it was a couple days later, Funimation fired him. Keep in mind, there's been no evidence of any legitimate wrongdoing. I mean, essentially, what he's being, the only evidence that there is of anything is personal space issues. In which case, I mean, a lot of people are guilty of that. That doesn't make them bad people. That doesn't mean that they've assaulted anyone, sexually or otherwise. But this just... Look, as dickish as the guy might be to some people, probably in particular voice actors, who basically feel that he thinks he's, you know, all of that. If he legitimately hasn't done anything wrong, then it's a bit fucked up for all of them to be throwing him under the bus the way that they are right now. I mean, this is getting bad. The guy's life is pretty much ruined at this point. And like I said, there's only evidence that he's, what was the word that I just used? Just personal space issues. I mean, there are much worse things than that. I mean, if you're going to equate personal space violation to sexual assault, I feel that's pretty fucking insulting to people who have actually been sexually assaulted. You know, it's clearly just it's just his nature. He hugs people. He's a hugger. I mean, we all know people like that. But maybe he has done something. Who knows? I certainly don't. I haven't seen any evidence of it. But if evidence comes to light that he has something seriously wrong, then okay, that's different. And I'm kind of wondering if anything like that exists. Why is no one coming out with it yet? So far, everything that comes out, they're like, oh, this is the smoking gun. It turns out to be complete and utter bullshit, which is making me more and more think that it is all complete bullshit. Look, I'm a fan of Dragon Ball. I was never a specific fan of Vic Mignogna. I didn't really have much of an opinion one way or the other, but I did, you know, I knew who he was. I'd gotten an autograph from before, you know. I feel like I'm kind of in this middle ground where I can see things objectively and see that what's happening to him right now is absolutely horrible. I mean, yeah, we all kind of joked and laughed and said, oh, hey, you know, the Me Too movement, the way it's going, I mean, good intentions aside, it's getting to the point where, you know, unwanted hugging is going to be, you know, the next phase, because it's getting that, you know, minimal of something happening, and that was a joke before. Well, here it is now in real life. It's not a joke anymore. Well, I mean, in my opinion, it is a complete fucking joke, but anyway, I'm gonna go back to the game. Because that was the bulk of what I had to say regarding that out of the way. But yeah, if there's evidence, show me. Otherwise, oh. What the hell? What did I just throw? Oh, gas grenade. No. Don't make me kick your ass. Oh, shoot. Oh, now I'm in a firefight. Okay. Yeah, I probably should have taken that tutorial. I have no idea what I'm doing. Ah! Damn. Just through radar. Okay. Shoot. Okay. Oh. Well, shoot. Okay, you know what? I'm whipping out the pistol. Oh, Jesus. That's all I have? Oh, wait, here we go. probably are. Or maybe not. Okay, you know what? I can have all this pistol ammo. Alright. Okay, I guess I'm using the other one of these too.
Jensen, what's your 20?
Working my way through the penthouses.
Remember to keep an eye out for the Jinn's communications booster, if you can disable it.
Roger that.
Yeah, I'm gonna look around for that.
مكان هادي قوي.
What? That's all the ammo I had? Uh-oh.
Listen up, everyone.
Okay.
Chang's hacked into the Jinn's radio signal. Checking the patch now. We should be hearing Sing any second.
خليل، الراجل اللي هيبيع لنا الحاجات جاية كمان شوية. روح قول لبقية الناس إن أنا هحصلكم. وخليكم يعني منتظرين.
Okay.
Patch is clear.
Solid copy. Good. I'll repatch us once the deal kicks off.
Oh my. Oh, this isn't supposed to be played like a... Bam! Oh my god! Okay, Yeah, this has gone to shit. Oh god. I am amazed that I am still alive right now.
خليك مكانك هناك.
Okay. Oh. That's how I do that. Okay. That's good to know. Note to self, no firefights. It's alright. I learn better like this anyway.
What's going on?
Huh? Alright. I can find that whatever that I need to get to. There it is, okay.
Miller, I disabled the Jin's comms booster. Should make it harder for them to listen in on the deal.
Good work. With luck, Singh's cover will still be intact when this is over.
Roger that. Moving on to primary target now.
Well, I was trying to clear everybody so that I could look for that anyway. That's not dignified. Okay. Oh. Woo. I figured that was gonna happen, but another way around there, or... already been over here. Get all the goodies I can. Gotta do a playthrough where I actually look through all this stuff. It will not be this playthrough though. But yeah, I'm really glad I got all that off my chest a minute ago. That's been bugging me. I tried to do it while playing, but basically trying to teach myself how to mentally multitask. Just so damn hard. Have I found all the goodies here? I think I have.
Gents, we're inside the atrium, taking up positions on the terraces. What's your 20?
Still moving.
Well, hurry the fuck up. Enemy helos inbound and this sandstorm's getting close. You get that comms booster disabled?
Affirmative. Booster's fried.
So maybe the Tin Man does have a heart after all. Way to look out for your team. Creedy out.
Okay. I'm gonna try to, from now on, get anything I want to say in the video out of the way before I and then just play the game throughout the rest of it. That way, if you want to know my commentary on anything, you can come for that, and then if you want to stay for the gameplay, that's cool too. Okay, hack.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Come on.
Access granted.
Oh. Whew, that was close.
This is Jensen. Penthouse access route secure. Jin shouldn't be a problem. Over.
Copy that. About fucking time. Enemy helo sighted.
Sometimes the videos I do won't even have something that I want to talk about. Sometimes it'll just be gameplay.
Strike one, in position.
Can you tell I'm making my format up as I go along?
Yeah. Strike 4 in position and holding, boss. Eyes up, safety's off, guys.
Yeah, no shit, round nose.
Watch your fucking mouth, Holiday.
Both of you, shut up. 5 in position.
Everybody stay sharp. Singh's got eyes on Shepard. Patching you in now.
Target's in the AO. Remember, Singh's down there, so watch your fire.
You got balls, Singh? Executing a buy with a sandstorm on our ass?
I cannot take credit for Mother Nature, mister.
You can call me Shepard.
How biblical. Are these the weapons?
The Ogs. They're getting harder to come by. Guns are still on the chopper. Show me the cash, quick, and we'll...
Oh, what the?
The part has been crashed. Shepard is dead.
What? By who?
Those are cool looking masks.
What's going on down there?
Miller, this isn't the Jinn. Repeat, it's not the Jinn.
They're after the weapons. Open fire! Open fire!
Weapons free! Open up!
Greedy. Making a grab for the chopper. You got a shot?
Negative. We're under heavy fire down here. We can't let that chopper take off, Jensen.
I got it.
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him! Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
Yeah, I'm just heading for the chopper on this one.
Miller, chopper's been grounded.
Oh,
Jensen!
That was way easier than I remember it being the first time.
Shit.
Artificial eyes to prosthetic limbs.
From molecular-sized computers.
Human-controlled evolution available to all.
We will merge with machines, with computers.
When this is done, the Illuminati won't be able to control men and women like you. No, stop! And planned. Scenes of horror on the streets of Detroit.
What kind of madness has gripped mechanically augmented people?
Shanghai,
But
Los Angeles,
it's Detroit. There's nothing new about that.
There, millions of people.
The search for survivors in Pangaea has been downgraded to a recovery mission.
The Czech Republic leads a growing list of countries calling for the relocation of its augmented citizens.
It's a new world, Adam. It's afraid of people like us.
Bust into safe and secure segregation. Seraphine Industries closed its doors.
You didn't think it would end with the AUG incident, did you?
We were victims. This is retribution for a tragedy we cannot control.
They control the news.
I need to get the 360 version of Human Revolution.
Possible detonations.
That way I can play it on here. It should be cheap.
Another terrorist attack, this time in a police station.
The United Nations Security Council has tasked
A new anti-terrorist intelligence and response team.
I should be able to afford that with my next paycheck.
Agent Jensen.
I won't let
Had
it
a lot of
happen
fun with that game. It was after this cutscene where it locked up on me on PC. Or wait, I think
What
this is
have
the,
the events in Dubai cost us?
They knew the risks.
How many assets did we lose?
All of them.
well, it was after all this footage.
The mission
Hi,
was
hiccups.
a success.
Clearly, your scale for success is a generous one. However, the erratic nature of the attack could work to our advantage. Interpol will be confused for weeks, and with our continued guidance, the people will come round eventually. We are all in this for the long game, after all.
That's never changed.
You think so? Do I need to remind you all how far we have veered off course?
By the way, if anyone wants
The
to
AUG incident has caused us
comment about
schism
their
in
experiences with
society.
the Mignogna or anything, feel
Things
free.
are worse than we projected, and
I'm not going to censor
more
anybody.
unstable every day. This will not be tolerated.
You completely agree with me? Hey, let me
To
know.
ensure the success of our vision, the disruptive elements must be excised.
No one
Keep in mind, I'm not going to believe anything without
disagrees with
evidence.
But let me fly to New York and I will personally evaluate the situation. We may already have the votes we need to ensure that the Human Restoration Act passes.
Well, anything that doesn't make sense based on what I
Very
know
well.
right now.
Stanton, you accompany. We may need to exert financial as well as political pressure to silence anyone opposed. Proceed. Elizabeth, I'll contact you later.
It won't succeed, Lucius, even with Dowd's money. Do you know what Rand will find in New York? Weak, ineffectual men. And with Nathaniel Brown still an unknown factor.
Of course. That is why we're proceeding with our alternate strategy. much in the past, Paige. This is your chance to deliver.
Everything is in place.
Distracted by that weird plastic piece on that dude's suit. The clear plastic.
Jaina seems to have
and that shirt cannot be comfortable.
He and his Juggernaut collective.
Jaina's won't be an issue. I've made arrangements.
That just... it looks cool, actually, but...
I laid the foundations. Now it is time to get everyone's attention. Paige, activate the sleep cell.
Seems a bit old to be doing the fingerless glove thing, but who am I to judge? You rock those gloves. You Illuminati bastard. That was supposed to be the Illuminati, right? I'm like barely paying attention.
Miller, it's Jensen. Just getting off the train now.
Copy that. We'll debrief when you get in. You coming straight to the office?
Unless there's a problem at a checkpoint.
Your papers should be in order. Just keep your head
like
down.
an explosion.
Miller out.
This cutscene. It was after this one that it started. Up. Look around.
So sorry.
Very sorry.
Damn it.
Oh, cool. Damn Clank! Why don't you watch where you're going?
Here, let me help you with that, ma'am.
Man? Seriously?
I could have gone to Sweetie. You get my message about Dubai?
Yeah. I'm glad you're all right, Adam. That ambush sounded pretty bad, man.
Not something I was expecting, that's for sure. Any idea who hit us?
Well, I'm sure your task force will come up with something. And that it won't be what the Juggernaut Collective digs up.
God, it's getting cold in here.
Kinda odd, though, don't you think?
By Texas standards,
Interpol
anyway.
sending your team, the Prague team, to Dubai in the first place?
Miller said they were scrambling. Last minute intel. We were the only strike team available.
Yeah, well, that's a lie.
Dun dun dun!
Better get moving. Collective has been keeping tabs on all task force divisions ever since we slipped you into one of them. We've got a team in Oman. Could have been there a hell of a lot faster than you guys.
So why send us?
I don't know. If the task force is an Illuminati front, like we all suspect, it doesn't make much sense to send it into an ambush.
Unless they wanted our team to see something. Officially.
Augover, připravte si papíry. Připravte si papíry na inspekci.
Make a scene, Adam.
Wouldn't dream of it, Alex.
Nezastavuj se!
I swear it's gotten even worse here in the past few days. Everyone looking over their shoulder. Terrified Augs like us are going to attack them again.
Somebody probably will. Treat people like animals long enough, they'll start acting like animals.
You say that like there's nothing we could do to stop it.
I already tried 2 years ago. It didn't work out so well.
So what? Are you saying we should just give up? Let hatred and prejudice take over? The hell with that!
I'm saying I can only go after enemies I see, Alex. The men who caused all this, the true power brokers, they're the ones I need to stop. I thought you knew that.
I do. You, me, the Juggernaut Collective, we're all trying to stop them. It doesn't mean turning a blind eye to...
Then help me find them.
Yeah, pick a fight with that robot. See how that works out for you, buddy. Get out of my face. violated right now?
I hate this city. Come on. If you're right about Dubai, about the Illuminati needing your team as witnesses, then we need to find out why. Who gave you the order to mobilize?
What, buddy?
Miller did. But it probably came from someone higher up the
Miller.
chain.
Doesn't mean he's not in on it. Ever heard of the NSM?
The neural subnet, sure.
Run, buddy.
29 directors use it to plan ops and communicate privately in cyberspace. What's this?
Whisper chip. Custom-made wiretap device. Janus designed it to fit inside the NSM's motherboard.
Ah, the elusive Janus. Leader of the hacktivists. Am I ever gonna meet this guy?
Someday, maybe. Right now you need to concentrate on Miller and find a way to access the NSM's motherboard.
Uh-oh. Explosions! Explosion not big enough. Michael Bay would be flaccid.
Alex, you okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get out of here. Do you hear that? I'm gonna check it out.
Okay, be careful. We'll talk.
Dead, kid.
You stand back, let me help.
Okay, now they're dead. She's dead.
Hold on. Shit.
Okay, this I haven't seen before. Because it was...
It's Adam.
Because of all the... it freezing.
Hey, you sound like shit. How you feeling?
A little sore, but I'll be alright. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I've been through worse. Jesus, how
Aww.
fucked up is that to think, huh?
Listen, Alex, my systems are acting up a little, so I've got to get checked out. But if you want to meet or...
What? No, I'm fine, man. You just take care of you. This girl's built tough. Give me a call when you're useful again, okay?
Alright, I will. Talk to you soon.
Alright, so let's go ahead and save. Huh. That was easy. In any case, it's already been over an hour, so I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, nice. I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. And I will see you on the next one. Chatzu signing out.